To be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you and welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's match. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Round 1 of 12.
Teddy, expecting surprises from Chavez?
No, that's his greatest strength. He doesn't surprise you. That he's always consistent where he needs to be consistent. He'll be putting pressure on, but he'll be thinking in there. He'll be looking as the rounds go on for weaknesses.
Teddy, I'm going to be kind in simply describing one of our fighters tonight as just having low stamina. He's going up against a guy who's a high motor guy.
Yeah, what I think he has to do, and I'll be kind too, is he just has to go for broke, go for the help.
Chavez is hurt by a big shot. Oh, I like the way he went to the body with that hook. Good way to protect the midsection. Chavez's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Not much action as he just ties up. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Gets rid of that effort. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Halfway through round number 1. Nice block by Julio Cesar Chavez. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Move your head!
Teddy, little Chavez trivia. He holds the record for the most successful defense of a world title with 27 and the most world title fights with 37. Anything dealing with longevity is going to fall into a category that he's going to dominate.
Yeah, again, his strengths were not in one category where you say, you know, he's just scintillating in speed or scintillating even in power. But there were so many things he did well. He had a great chin. He was a good body puncher. He was very, very reliable.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. What a great round this has turned into. After big shot comes crashing home. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay?
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Good job staying away from the danger there. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of them. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Halfway through this round. Not able to connect with the uppercut. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Missed that uppercut.
With Chavez early on in the fight, how can you get a sense that things can be heading his way?
Because his approach never changes, his setup mentally. It's always the same, it's always steady. Even when you go back, look at him in the corner. He looks like he's just out for a walk. He doesn't even take a deep breath.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Get after him!
Not precise at all by Julio Cesar Chavez. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day where we couldn't get any winners, at least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track or used up, of course, in the gym.
Big left hand for Julio Cesar Chavez. That was not well targeted by Julio Cesar Chavez.
Work the body, kid! Body shot!
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Chavez is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Stay away from those! Unload! Unload! More punches!
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Double up your punches! Do that again!
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Keep working the jab.
Able to get rid of that one. Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Pace yourself.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
Hands up, hands up.
Good block.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. He just missed that shot up top.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Looking good. Keep it up. Keep those hands moving.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right?
Round number 4 is underway. A chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. And obviously the round to circle there, you see the knockdown was scored.
And that's how professional boxing is supposed to be. The guy who lands the cleaner, more effective punches, he gets an advantage. He gets an extra score.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Julio Cesar Chavez. Great counterpunch, and I loved how he moved off to the side and then landed it. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Chavez is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Really frustrating his opponent now, as he's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Now a well-placed hook to the head. Too much too soon, and now because of that pace that he set, not enough.
Now he's starting to look like my kids used to look like when they were little, when they ate too much candy. I mean, they were running all over the room, jumping all over the place, and then bang, they crashed. All of a sudden, they hit the sack.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And he's holding. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Able to cover up that gut. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body, because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Chavez is throwing lots of punches and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
He's tired! He's tired!
And he just holds on there.
Relax, relax.
Not able to land the uppercut.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Now hugging on the inside. And he returns on that exchange. Just hugging there. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Chavez is able to avoid that punch. Now he ties up there.
Finish with a hook! Left and right, left and right!
Chavez is proving to be elusive. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Able to show you his blocking ability.
Double up your punches!
You see him holding on.
allá. Good.
How about that exchange? Chavez is crushed by a right hand. He's having a much better round here. Earlier, we saw him being outworked, but right now, he's the one getting to work.
Yeah, well, you know, you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
That's it.
Halfway through this round here.
Get after him.
That was a miss by Julio Cesar Chavez. Chavez is well off the mark that time. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. I can imagine throughout your career, you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
You're okay. You're okay. Keep your hands up. Keep them up. He caught you with your hands down. Just keep them up.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived.
Where's the body kick?
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Chavez is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Seconds to go here in this round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Watch this.
1 just grabbing onto his opponent. Frustrating his opponent with... Chavez is in there clinching a lot, it seems to me. I mean, he was stunned earlier, but it just seems like he's tying up.
Hey, if it seems like that to you, that's okay. But more importantly, more dangerously for him, it probably seems that way to his opponent. And he's going to take advantage of it. He knows that he's not right.
And that's the end of round 7.
Deep. You're in control of this fight. We got it. But don't get careless out there. Be boxing smart.
All we need is more up there.
He's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab.
Don't fight going backwards, all right? Back him up. Cut the ring off. Back him up and use your feet.
You know, they call them the championship rounds for a reason, and we're not quite there yet. Just about halfway through this fight. Here, round number 8 underway, and he's up on your scorecard, Teddy, but the toughest test is yet to come.
Yeah, it's kind of like a doctor. You know, he's been working the rounds all day long, but now it becomes the night time. You know, the emergency cases are going to come in and stuff. Can he keep that concentration? Can he take care of the patients at the same level he did earlier in the day?
Blocks away that headshot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Well off the mark by Julio Cesar Chavez. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. And he decides to tie up again. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Very nice defensive guard there. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even, and I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it now. Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep busy.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Nice block by Chavez.
Left and right, left and right.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Pace yourself.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Keep moving.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Work the body. Hey, hey, let's go.
No, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Chavez is proving here that you can't hit what you can't reach. You see the movement he's putting forth.
Yeah, he's using his legs real well. He's controlling range. He's just not allowing his opponent to get into the punching distance he needs.
90 seconds into the 9th round. No, he missed that right.
Double up the punching. Focus. Don't let him get to you.
He missed with that headshot. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but it wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
You're still in there, you know. You still want this? Come on, take it to him. Take it to him now. He's doing everything in there, and you got to land some of that power.
And now they start round number 10. Parries that punch intended for the head. Unable to land clean by Julio Cesar Chavez. That hook was well off the mark. Chavez's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good, you know. They're attached, they're up around his chin, his elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Looking good. Left and right, left and right.
Chavez has got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go.
There you go. You gotta take some risks, kid. You have to take some risks. You gotta let it all out. Just let it all out. This is it. We don't have a lot of rounds left, okay? I know you got the power to knock this.
Now you're closing the gap. Good round. Good round. But what you gotta do is you gotta keep. You got any more of these?
Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 11. He's not down by much at all. This is within striking distance, Teddy.
Yeah, it is within striking distance. All he has to do is push it into that extra gear a little bit.
What a big shot. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Chavez is going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around. They're wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. "90 seconds to go in this 11th round. That straight right, unable to connect.
You got this one.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Vamos, tú primero.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Keep moving. Derecha, pecho, mantenga allá.
You're doing great!
Relax, relax.
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up and bang.
Okay.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Okay, last round. No more body shots, okay? I need you to go to the head, all right? Go for the knockdown. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more, right?
Here it is, the final round of what has been a closely contested battle. Fires right back at him. Able to dismiss it. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. Chavez is coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Halfway through this 12th and final round. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Get in there. Keep moving. Gotta see those coming.
Last 10 seconds of the fight.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Final bell of what is going to be a very tough fight to score.
I mean, you could make a case in every round for both guys. That is all you need to know how difficult this decision will be.
Chavez's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body. Great night.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.